Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at BOWMAN Scout Day. His name having finally been called, a pitching prospect steps up to the mound to make his case for draft consideration. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make each pitch count. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
James gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 23, Darren James.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Lucero. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 now. Ryan Salem waits on deck. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Now here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Ready for another chance? Ryan Salem, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center. That's a base hit, their first of the game. Now batting, Julian Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Up around the face.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, of foul ball. The 1-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, but it's right by him. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Geraldo Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding into the box, Marcel Hood. He flew out in his last at bat.
Marcel Hood.
From the stretch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Alvarez at second with 2 down. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Rocha looks up. Gone!
I feel for him, you know. He wants to show the scouts here at the showcase that he has the stuff to be a factor in the bigs, but he's getting knocked around here, giving up that bomb to bookend this nightmare. He's thrown some decent pitches, but I'm sure the scouts will pass on him based on this performance alone.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Two and two.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
2-2-2.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. So striding in, Carmen Oliveros.
Designated hitter, Carmen Oliveros.
From the stretch. Missed with a slider.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
To be honest, he just doesn't look that comfortable on the mound right now. He really looks like he's fighting himself on every pitch.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a whiff and a miss. He struck him out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The West prospects are on top
Your
here.
attention, please. Coming into pitch.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 outs saved. Job well done.
A 1-run finish. Darren James comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 23, Darren James.
At the plate, David Coe. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. James hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. Digging in now, Pedro Gomez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Striding forward now is the DH, Emmett Hatton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider down low for a strike. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And the recovery won't be in time to get him at third, and that ought to be scored as a passed ball. Cole takes his lead at third with one away. Oh, a little looper over short, and it's going to get in there for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and they have tied it in the bottom of the ninth. Stepping up now, Brandon Root. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. The 3-0. A cold strike on the inside corner.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swung on and missed. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away. And this is behind him at third as that'll head down the line in left field. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
A one-run finish today, 5-4.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back. With the 9th pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Darren James, a closing pitcher from the Central Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. When a player returns to a scout day having been through the process before, he knows exactly what to expect.
Darren James is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 26, Darren James.
So stepping in, Charles Dorta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ibarra on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Hans Gregory, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. Cabrera is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now in the box, Barry Lacy. He singled his last time up.
Barry Lacy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Cabrera sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Line towards center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Into the box now, Ramon Guillen. He flew out in his last at bat.
Ramon Guillen.
First pitch on its way. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Lacy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pulled toward right center field. Squires giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go.
Your attention, please. Coming in to pitch for the
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Central posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Darren James comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Darren James.
Into the box now, Johnny Rivera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, that's a little painful to watch. First batter he faces, and he serves up a home run. Not the kind of start he was hoping for, but now he needs to put that behind him and make sure that things don't snowball on him.
Stepping in now, Peter Hoskins, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher. Despite their home run production today,
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Line drive to center field. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Armas. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hoskins on at first. Nobody out. Hit on the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
Relay. 3.
When you leave a pitch in that location, you have to know these hitters will make you pay for it. Solid double right there, and the pitcher just has to put it behind him and find a way to get out of this inning. In this game, one man's success is the other man's failure. So he'll just have to shake that double off and bear down.
He comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. And he will take strike 3 called as those runners stay put at second and third, and there's one away now.
And that's just an excellent job of attacking the batter the entire at bat right there, eventually finishing him off for the strikeout. I don't care what he does the rest of this showcase. He just shows he knows how to mix his pitches, keep hitters off balance, and finish them when he has the chance. Good stuff.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bobby F.
In now, Bobby F. as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Bouncer to the left side. Inouye scoops it up. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score. At the plate, Lewis McClendon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Paul Hughes. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First offering on its way. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Squires is there. makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-4, the outcome today. The Central prospect.
With the 18th pick, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim select Darren James, a closing pitcher from the Central Region.
Once again, as last year, this returning candidate gets a call from his advisor on the third day of the MLB draft. After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
So digging in now, Mark Barker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Keenan looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And be on the lookout today, because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very, very accurate as well.
0-1 the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1. Swing and a liner. That's a hit, their first of the new season. Stepping in, Lucius Hippern. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Flores leads off first with one away. And 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on opening day after this. Coming to the plate now, Mark Matheson. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Matheson.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike three. Really close pitch.
The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Rich Olson, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Rich Olson.
From the stretch. In there at the knees, strike one.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And that's through for a hit.
3-3-3.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Kurt Waylock.
Standing in now, Kurt Waylock, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. First and second here with nobody out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
To 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something, but you know his sights are set on a lot higher than double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Gerald Ferris answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Pensacola scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Darren James takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Barker. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Barker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Straight up, straight up,
Popped him
straight
up.
up.
Coffey shading to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track. Settling in now, Lucius Hippern. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Nope,
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still even at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
leadoff pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Now batting.
Into the box, Mark Matheson. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hey, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Mobile took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jason Wellman earns his first win of the season. Darren James earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Ball game tonight.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Darren James takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Ready once again, Russell Rose. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Allen makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Audemays. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep his at-bat going. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. James hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Mobile Bay Bears took the lead in the second. Darren James takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready for another chance, Russell Rose. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Story makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. In to score the runner from third.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting. Designated hitter, Christian.
Into the box now. Christian Audemays lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Mobile get the win on the heels.